Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Victoria Amzat, the CEO of Victor Designs International, as you know. Okay, so today I will teach us on how to make one of these bags. I know some people will be like, oh Victor, can we choose a design? I'm like, okay, there's no problem if you can actually choose a design. However, all these designs are available on my YouTube channel and more. I have minimum of 85 video. I think it's more than 85 now. The video is more than 85 now on how to make bags, different designs of bags, how to make bridal purse, how to make rug, foot mat, how to make bangles, earring, Ankara earrings. So I have different videos, so you can check my YouTube channel. Sewing, sewing, but these bags are 100% gummy and 100% sewing. So okay, this one is 90% gummy, 10% sewing, while the remaining ones are 100% gummy, 100% sewing. So I have sewing bag also. Okay, this one is sewing bag, 100% sewing. This one is 100% sewing. Do you understand? You get it? If you don't get it, don't forget about it. Search for it on the channel. Let's move to today's training. Do you understand? Now, or should I do mini, mani, mo to know the one to select? Okay. Today, I will like to teach us on how to make the latest bag design. If you're a bag maker and you don't know how to make this latest bag design, you need to learn it today. Do you get it? So this is the bag that I'm talking about. This side also is the same thing with this side. Okay, you like the bag, right? So cute. Yeah, like the owner. Okay, anyway, this is the bag. Okay, let me hang it so that you can see it very well. So this is the bag that I'm talking about. This bag, yes, this one, yes. Okay, now the name of the bag, I'm even thinking of the name to give the bag. So I'm still thinking, but it's Buga. Buga. Okay. So now you take your punch and place it on the line and rule it very well. That will give you the shape. You rule it very well. So this is it. So this is it. Now for the sheet board, you need to reduce 0.2 from the both side, 0.2 from here and 0.2 from here, because we're using this for the lining, and the lining must not be equal, must not be the same with the marco. Do you understand? So it must not be the same with the marco. So we need to reduce at least 0.5 inches from this. So before you do that, don't forget to also use your punch. I'll reduce the 0.2. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And don't forget to send your practical work to me. You can send it to my email. You can also send it directly to me, so that on my next video I'll be able to post it. Do you understand? So you trim it out. So you do the same thing on the second side also. So now for the side, you need to be patient and very careful on this side. Okay, let me move it very well so you can see what I'm doing. For the side, you know the bottom, this is the bottom is 5 inches. So you divide the 5 inches by 2. When you divide 5 inches by 2 on your tape rule, you have 2.5 inches. Okay, so the wideness of the side will be 5 inches. You know, you have 2.5. Let's first of all measure 5 inches. This side is kind of a little bit technical, so you need to be careful, and then you need to pay attention very well on this side. Do you understand? So first thing to do to get the side, you first measure the wideness of your side, that is 5 inches. So now I'm measuring 5 inches. So you rule it out on a straight line. Okay, so this is it. Now the second step to do, you know, the first step is to measure the wideness of your side, that is 5 inches. The wideness of the side is 5 inches. Now, second thing to do is to now divide that 5 inches by 2. Okay, this is 2.5 inches. You now measure from the bottom side, you now measure from the down part, you now measure 2.5 inches. Don't worry, you will get it I'll still show you the picture very well. So after measure the 2.5 inches, you rule it. So the wideness of your side, even if you're not using this 5 inches, any side that you're using, you divide it by 2. So you first measure it. Now after measuring it, the second step to do now is to now measure the length of the bag. You know, the length of the bag is 7.5 inches. That is the length of the bag. The length of the bag is, so the next thing to do now, I will now measure 7.5 inches. Okay, while you're watching this, don't forget that this part is the part 1. That is the measurement part and the materials needed part. You need to look for the gumming part and the sewing part also. So now I hope you can see what I'm doing very well. So I will rule it out now. Okay, and cut it out. So I've done that. Let me cut it out so that you can see it clearly. So you don't need to rush yourself. You don't need to rush yourself. Okay. So now, let me show you. This is 2.5 inches by 5 inches, and this is 7.5 inches. So can you see it? So now we have this. The next thing to do is to slant it. Okay, to slant it now, I'll measure from this side. I'll measure 0.7 inches on the both side and slant it down. 0.7 inches. You know how you want the side to go inside, to enter, you understand, to enter very well. That will determine this. Okay, so if you want it to enter very well, you can use 1.5 inches, but me, I'm using 0.7 inches. Okay, you can use 2 inches, you can use 10 inches as you want. Maybe you want the bag to be like this. Okay, so I'll measure 0.7 inches on the both side and slant it down. You get it? So this down part, I'll still explain. Let's just be doing it gradually so that you can get it. I want you to get it very well. And make sure you send your practical work to me, because if you don't send it to me, I will. Okay. So now we measure 0.7 inches. Just mark it. You don't need to measure it down. Just mark it like this. Okay, on the other side also 0.7 inches. You mark it. Now the next thing to do, take your ruler, then you slant it. Make sure that the slanting is very slanted. I mean, it slants very well. I will show you my own slanting so that you not go and do slanting. It's slanting. Okay, here is it. So let me do the second side also. Okay, so So this is it. This, you are getting it. Okay, so the next thing to do, just take your scissors. That slanting part is where you're cutting out. Just cut it out. Okay. You cut the other side also. So this is it. So now for the down part, someone will be like, is this A shape? Yes, it is A shape. It is. Okay, don't worry, you will get it. So for the down part, you know, we see our normal 5 inches here. We didn't touch this down part, the 2.5 inches, we didn't touch it. So don't touch it when you are making your own too. Don't touch it. Okay, so now the down part, you know, we have 2.5. The length is 2.5, while the wideness is 5 inches. The bottom part, as you want it to go inside, you determine how you measure the distance. So since I have 5 inches, I can determine that, okay, let me make it 0.7. So now for the side, what you need to do is the bottom, you know, we didn't touch that bottom, the 2.5 inches, the bottom part, we didn't touch it at all. So when you're trying to slant the side, you start slanting from the, you know, when you measure 0.7 and you slant it down, you don't slant it down to the 2.5, you slant it to where you start measuring your 7.5 inches. Do you get it? So now for the down part, to get the H, you measure 0.7 inches on the both side. Actually, you can measure more than that, but I'm using 0.7 inches on the both side. So when you measure 0.7 inches on the both side, then you measure it straight. You take a ruler and rule it. So after ruling it, you rule the both side. After ruling it, you cut it out. So you will have it in form of A shape. So for the side tip, you place the pattern on the sheet board and cut it out. So you're cutting two sides out. So now, after cutting 2H, the next thing to do is to cut the short handle. The short handle, you measure 1.7 inches by 18 inches for the short handle. 1.7 inches by 18 inches. So you cut it out on sheetboard. When you cut it out on sheetboard, you place it on marco. After placing it on marco, you cut 2 out. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Kindly search for Victor Designs International. After searching for Victor Designs, kindly click on my video. Then you scroll down. You see the subscribe button. After clicking on the subscribe button, kindly click also on the notification bell so that you can be getting updates on our new videos. Thank you.